That's not the right one. Extreme, refresh. Eddie takes on the Legends. Live chat.
Can't wait to get started. He anticipated that move perfectly.
Figure might as well finish the Legends tour, maybe. See if I can get that accomplished tonight. Don't want to be on too late, but I had a hankering to play some more SmackDown versus Raw 2006.
I'm good old JR Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler, coming to you live from Berlin, Germany. Here comes a future Hall of Famer in the flesh, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
You know, I saw Bret Hart's submission match last week, and it brought back a lot of memories. Not all of them good. Matter of fact, Jimmy Hart asked me not to come to last week's show in Montreal because he wanted to avoid an incident.
It's true. I'd have bet the house on there being one if he did show up, JR.
But you know, looking back on it, I think it's ridiculous that two grown men can't stand face to face and lay a 10-year-old grudge to rest. Bret, I know you're in the arena tonight, so why don't you come out here and shake hands and let's let bygones be bygones.
That's a classy move by Shawn Michaels. He's offering to shake hands with Bret Hart and bury the hatchet once and for all.
Maybe so, but do you think Bret is really gonna do it? Wait a minute, what's he doing here?
He might be a legend in the making, but he's no Bret Hart, that's for damn sure.
HBK, as I understand it, this tour is about putting future legends, like myself, in the ring with legendary WWE superstars. Now, I'm sorry that you got a guilty conscience, but maybe you should air out your dirty laundry on your own time. See, I've got no problems with...
Hey, if you insist on sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, you're going to have a problem in a hurry. I'm a 4-time world champion, an Intercontinental Champion, and a Tag Team Champion. I'm the first Triple Crown Champion in WWE history. But if that's not enough to earn your respect, then maybe a little sweet chin music will.
Easy, Sean. I don't mean any disrespect, Holmes. I know you've accomplished a lot in the past, and that's perfect for a WWE Legends tour like this one. But let's be honest, when it comes to the future, you have to wonder which one of us has more legendary moments left down the line, if you know what I mean.
You know, you're partly right. I've already left more blood, sweat, and tears in that ring than you ever will. But when it comes to the Heartbreak Kid, like they say, you ain't seen nothing yet.
The showstopper came out here to make peace with Bret Hart, but now we have a potentially explosive situation in the ring.
All right, you two, cut it out!
I've been backstage trying to calm down Bret Hart all evening, and I've got to tell you, he's as angry as I've ever seen him. So since he wants a piece of you, HBK, and since you two want a piece of each other, I'm just gonna put all three of you in the ring for a triple threat match tonight. Right here in Berlin, Germany!
That sounds fine to me, Holmes. Tonight, we'll find out if HBK really stands for Has Been Kid.
Sweet chin music! Sweet chin music!
That'll take some of the spring out of his step. Maybe next time he'll think twice before running his mouth to a Raw legend like Shawn Michaels.
Oh, that would have been a really good match, too. Shawn, Eddie versus Flair. We missed out on a really large amount of quality matchups. Copyright me.
And the opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 2.
Can you feel the heat?
And the opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Alright, so let's find underhanded ways to win this contest.
You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know, JR, but I think...
And there's the cover!
You did a martial arts class?
So who do you think's gonna win this match, JR?
I'm not even going to hazard a guess, King. These
All
superstars
different
are
types
so
of fighting
unpredictable
styles are
that would be
utilized
just
in
about the most foolish
professional
thing
wrestling.
I could possibly do. He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We could see a tap out right here, JR. He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
Well, he should be. This one's not over yet, and you never know what might happen.
Far from the dark.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
Gotta be. Let's bring him out here.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match would be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Now, JR, keep your words soft and sweet because you may have to eat them later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard it before.
If he's looking for a weapon, he's in the right place. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out.
All right.
How can Shawn Michaels keep calling himself the Heartbreak Kid? Does he really think he's still breaking hearts at his age?
King, I'm sorely tempted to say something about the pot and the kettle. But instead, I'll say that I think Shawn Michaels is like a fine wine. He's only improved with age.
Try to put as minimum effort as possible into weakening people.
I can't even imagine what these superstars will put each other through.
I don't think you'll have to use much imagination, King.
I wanted it to.
I think they intend to show you right here tonight.
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating. The referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity.
He might be thinking of one of his favorite tunes.
No! Sweet chin music! I don't believe it!
I can't think of a superstar who's overcome the odds in a more dramatic way than Eddie Guerrero. Talk about earning your spot.
Come on, JR. Eddie brought most of those problems on himself. He likes to play to the crowd instead of focusing on his opponents. He doesn't take matches seriously.
He countered that and made it look easy. His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR.
Okay, show off.
He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's going to find. It's like he read his opponent's mind. Hey, this looks familiar.
My God, that's about as good a pile driver as I've ever seen, King. No disrespect intended. Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
That's not going to work.
He's not going to get the 3 count without doing some more damage first. Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, ref. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one. I can't believe he countered that one. Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over... Come on! That should be a disqualification right there!
Low blow.
What are you talking about, JR? I didn't see anything. What do you think of the match so far, JR?
I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight,
the
King.
three amigos.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
Michael Cole really tried to get that over as the hat trick.
Boy, when you look at the submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. How can these WWE fans...
Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times.
He's going to regret not following up here once he loses this match.
No,
come on,
not
JR.
The ref, not the ref.
This
not
isn't
the ref.
something you do when you're worried about the outcome of the match. He knows he's got it in the bag. Oh, man. That's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
1, 2.
Didn't even get a 2 count on that one.
Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR.
That would be... He should be disqualified for that.
For what? I didn't see anything wrong with that. Great strategy. Pick a body part and keep working on it.
And we're certainly seeing the results of that strategy now.
Come on, that should have been a longer...
What a reversal.
Bullshit.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best band,
and the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping I haven't lost Taz's phone number.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except
Yo,
when
Alex,
I sit
what's
here
up,
and
man?
listen to you drool over the dealers.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job. Look at Shawn Michaels. The future Hall of Famer has overcome so much adversity in his career. But the Heartbreak Kid's got more heart than anyone I've ever seen in this business.
You know, JR, HBK might be a living legend and all, but I wish he'd just keep his mouth shut and let his actions in the ring speak for him.
A textbook reversal there. And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King?
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
He's obviously not feeling too threatened, JR.
Then maybe he's not. Oh, no.
Sweet.
The referee's been knocked
Accidental.
out. This can't be good.
Are you kidding? Now anything goes. It doesn't get any better than that, JR. Man, he's putting that steel chair to good use, JR.
I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
Could have hit it. Waited too long.
What are they going to do
Dude,
next?
just
I
end
couldn't
the
even
match.
begin to guess, King. That's why they...
He can pin him right here, JR. These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you?
He countered that one perfectly. That's it. The match is over.
Disqualified. Son of a bitch.
Oh my gosh, that's
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold is here! It looks like Austin's got some sort of problem with Jimmy Hart.
well. Who can blame him, JR? That blowhard gets on everyone's nerves eventually.
Hit him with the double fists.
Stone Cold Stunner! Austin just stunned Jimmy Hart!
For once, I agree with Austin. Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
Oh, we've got combustible elements here, King.
What do you think that was all about, JR?
I couldn't tell you, King. I'm sure the Texas Rattlesnake has his reasons, but Jimmy Hart represents the authority of Mr. McMahon here. And I have a feeling Hart is not going to let this slide.
Maybe so, JR. But since when did the authority of Mr. McMahon ever mean anything to Stone Cold Steve Austin? The WWE Legends World Tour continues this week, down under in Melbourne, Australia. And Taz, here comes none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
So this is a little WWE Legends Tour? Is that right? The greatest superstars of all time under one roof? But Stone Cold Steve Austin ain't even on the card. You think you can have a Legends Tour without Stone Cold Steve Austin? Hell, there ain't never been a bigger WWE superstar than me. So if y'all want to see Stone Cold on this damn show, give me a hell yeah. Well, there you have it. So Jimmy Hart, you scrawny little pencil-neck bastard, I suggest you put on your cheap sunglasses and your little zoot suit and bring your 98-pound ass down to this ring before Stone Cold comes back here and sticks that damn megaphone so far up your ass, they'll be able to hear your silent but deadlies in the back row.
Here comes Jimmy Hart, and he does not look pleased to see Austin here tonight.
Brilliant observation, Lady Lips. This is 2 weeks in a row Austin has taken over the show. And not for nothing, something's got to give one way or another.
Look, Austin, it's true, you might be one of the greatest superstars of all time. But your actions last week are exactly the sort of thing I wanted to avoid. I mean, let's face it, Daddy-O, you're not the easiest guy to keep under control. I watched you put Vince McMahon through hell and back in the day, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you do the same to me. Now, despite not being formally invited, you managed to interfere anyway. And the fact is, I simply can't let you do that anymore. So we can do this the easy way, where you can just leave the ring and don't come back, or we can do this the hard way.
Hell, Jimmy, you know the Stone Cold Steve Austin ain't never done nothing the easy way in his whole damn life.
All right, Steve, if that's the way you want it, then I guess I've got no choice but to call in the big guns.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second. Before you
Why don't
two...
you hold on just one damn second, you mealy-mouthed bastard? This is what you call the big guns?
No, that's not who I was talking about. Get back to the locker room and stay there. This has nothing to do with you.
Look, I joined this tour to face WWE legends in the ring, not to sit on the sidelines and watch them beat the hell out of each other. Jimmy, if you're gonna up the ante, I want in.
Well, that's just fine for the mouth of the South. I've got a couple of special surprises I've been saving for something like this. We'll see you two in the ring for a tag team match later tonight.
Well, normally Stone Cold don't like surprises, but now that you mention it, here's one for you.
It looks as if Jimmy Hart wasn't surprised after all.
Not for nothing, after last week, you'd have to have a case of amnesia not to be ready for that one.
It don't matter who you bring to this damn ring. There ain't never gonna be a legend as big as me. And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
Team up with Steve Austin.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds,
Can you feel the heat?
and the SAG team partner from El Paso, Texas.
If you smell... Oh my God, it's The Rock. The People's Champ is one of Jimmy Hart's surprise legends, and he returns to action right here tonight.
Direct from Hollywood, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment is in the house. Just listen to this ovation.
It's Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is here. He and Jimmy Hart go back years, but I never expected to see Hogan here tonight.
Hulkamania is running wild, Cole, and it's gonna be the Hulkster teamed up with The Rock? You gotta be kidding me. This one's gonna be a rocket buster for sure.
The pride in the hearts of these competitors might be the only thing that's keeping them going.
And pride's a powerful emotion, but when you just plain run out of gas, there's nothing in the world that can keep you going.
Well, it doesn't look like they're running on empty quite yet, but you never know when that could change. These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able to go the distance.
Well, you don't go too far in this business if you're not, Cole.
That's for sure, partner. There's always someone right behind you, ready to overtake you if you can't keep up.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal? How much longer are these superstars going to be able to keep it up?
Your guess is as good as mine, Taz. They're certainly not going easy on each other, that's for sure.
Wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that?
One.
What an incredible match we've seen so far.
And it ain't over yet.
He's got him covered.
One.
He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet. He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Yeah, and his opponent's not doing nothing about it. What's that tell you?
For me, brother.
He was one step ahead on that one.
And I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, Cole. Because it's sure not from personal experience, I know that.
All right, maybe time to tag out. The Rock's using
Oh,
the
man,
crossface
this
now.
is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
Dude, I want to tag my partner.
I think this proves without a
Shut the
doubt
hell
why
up.
SmackDown's the dominant.
And there's the reversal.
And there's the tag.
He saw that one coming.
He's been looking for that all match, Cole, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner. Taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple. Ah, come on. How about a little sportsmanship, for God's sake?
Hey, Cole. 2 words. Shut up. That was a textbook reversal.
Eddie Guerrero's one of my favorite superstars on the SmackDown roster, and I think these fans agree with me. It seems like being a crowd pleaser is another And there's the pin!
1.
He's got to do more damage before he can get a 3 count.
Put Hogan through the table.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Oh, can I not put people through tables here? Or is that just not enough?
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Jeez, Cole, watch your language, will you? It's a family show.
I said exasperate. Not, oh, never mind.
2. 3.
These superstars are on fire tonight.
They sure are, and I don't think they're going to be put out anytime soon. Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing, Cole. I don't ever want to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure. Did they get the tag? Yes!
Nice quick counter.
He's going for the pin! A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
All right, get up, get up, get up.
What's happened to Eddie Guerrero, Cole? I mean, this guy used to be the WWE champion, and now look at him.
What are you talking about, Taz? Eddie continued. Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground.
I wasn't going to hit a frog splash. I had zero luck hitting that.
Great reversal.
This is completely off the hook, Cole.
We were expecting a solid match from these superstars, but this is even better than I'd hoped.
1.
What a reversal! Looks like the tag has been made.
He slipped out of that one. I think I've got a pretty good idea who's going to win this match, Cole.
I wouldn't be so sure, Taz. If there's one thing we've seen, it's that anything can happen here in the WWE. I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game. I think we might be in for a finisher here, Cole. Wow, great reversal.
Oh, I lost both of those specials.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? These are some of the greatest superstars in the world, doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down, girl pants. I went into this expecting a good match. I'm just saying, it's even better than I thought it would be.
I know exactly what you mean. These superstars certainly are pulling out all the stops.
Back suplex.
He dodged that bullet. It's crazy to think we actually get paid to do a job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this for free.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and save the company some money at the same time.
Keep it up, Cole.
That's not
Keep
what
it
I
up.
wanted to
You're gonna
do.
find out how tough this job really is when you're jogging. Uh-oh! Kick right in the gut. Here it comes.
Stunner! Stunner! This could be a finishing move right here.
Damn it!
Oh my God, I think the referee's out, Taz.
I'll tell you, they gotta start getting sturdy at refs, Cole.
dude.
This kind of thing seems to happen all the time.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some...
Oh, man, make no mistake, Cole. That sledgehammer will mess you up good.
I was afraid it was only a matter of time before he did something like that.
Hey, it's like they say, Cole, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a
Man, I have to contend with
disqualification.
both these guys now.
You feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. Jeez, what a match.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the
Break
driver's
up
seat
the
now.
fucking move.
No doubt, Cole, if your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left.
Oh boy.
Seems like things have quieted down a little bit here, Cole.
I think this may just be the calm before the storm, Taz.
Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Thanks a lot, Taz. Nice reversal.
These superstars are beating the living hell out of each other, and these fans are eating it up.
It's what they came to see, Taz, and these superstars are making
is
sure they
Austin
don't
going
go
over the
home
top rope?
disappointed.
2, 3.
Maybe I
Seeing
can
a match
do
like
it.
this
That
makes
might
me
be the
proud to
quickest,
be part of this company.
most efficient
I'm with
way
you,
to get
partner.
to this point.
You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's cause you ain't gonna see athletes. Watch it. He
Look out! Here it comes!
Stunner! He can take a dude's head right off with that one.
9. 10.
And that's the match.
There we go. So
Here
tired.
are your winners,
Can you feel the heat?
Eddie Guerrero.
I gotta like go through like 2 or 3 more times of Jimmy Hart interrupting the match and then circumvent The Rock again. Just no. No.
From Tokyo, Japan, the land of the rising sun. And what a main event we've got here for the second to last show of the WWE Legends World Tour. A special 6-man Legends Battle Royal with some of the biggest names in WWE history.
This is going to be great. We're going to see Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. But I'm not sure about Jimmy Hart's decision to add this guy to the mix, JR. Unlike the rest of the competitors, he hasn't exactly proven himself to be a legend yet.
Don't sell him short, King. He's earned his spot by going toe-to-toe with some true legends over the past few weeks, so he could surprise us all.
Alright, that'll definitely do that. I've already copyrighted that.
If you smell what the Rock is...
That will definitely be copyrighted.
And the opponent.
Should have given him his updated music. Already been copyrighted a number of times. Alright, is this over the top? I didn't even pay attention.
Excellent counter. What ring presence?
Did it say match rules? This ring out. Okay, it's pin. Okay. I'm paying attention.
Oh boy, this is not gonna be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure
Might as
isn't,
well go to
JR.
work on Mick
I've been on the
Foley
wrong
early.
end of that one many times. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was.
Look at that! No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
Be that as it may, this isn't the sort of thing that wins matches, King.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here.
With Mick Foley.
Oh man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here.
Pause.
I wonder how long these superstars will...
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. Watch out! He reversed it!
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy.
He reversed it. These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR. But I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much. What a disgusting display. I guess a little sportsmanship was too much to ask for.
You know what they say, all's fair in love and war, JR. And those two sure don't love each other.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We could see a tap out right here,
Come
JR.
on, ref.
1, 2, 3.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people... Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here. These superstars are going to put each other through...
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here.
You think this is going to be a back-and-forth kind of match? Or do you think this is going to be pretty one-sided, JR?
I couldn't tell you, King. He's not going to get the 3 count without doing some more damage first. Look at this. You know what's coming here, King.
Hey, that's a pile driver. That's my move, JR. That's copyright infringement. I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole.
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
He's hooking the arms. Could it be?
It is a modified DDT. You don't see a lot of superstars get up from that one, JR.
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hole can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long.
Yeah, he can do that, no problem.
You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle.
I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this. What a counter!
All right, so Rock and Bret Hart.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
2.
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure.
We could see a finishing move right here. I love it. Rules are like bones, made to be broken.
Well, I think it's pretty sad when you have to sink that low to win a match.
You don't want to mess with me, Steve.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
the reversal.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact. He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here.
The targeted attacks we've been seeing have taken their toll.
He's about one submission hold away from tapping out.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, The Rock just took out Bret Hart.
He countered that and made it look easy.
I know you're not a fan of everybody in this match, JR, but you've got to respect their dedication to this business.
Oh, absolutely, King. I don't have to. I guess a little sportsmanship is too much to ask for.
I guess so, JR, but where's the fun in that?
And here's the pin. There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
Why? Why did you have to do that?
Oh, man, that doesn't look good.
Talk about targeting a body part and picking it apart. And there's the cover. There's no way that was going to be a 3 count.
There's the pin.
1, 2.
Was that 3? No? Come on.
There we go. 3 amigos on The Rock.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
Uh-oh. Now.
This isn't gonna be pretty.
Yes, I actually did it.
Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place
What?
to be.
I'm not so sure this one's about winning. And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There'd better be, or we're gonna see a tap out right here.
All right, tap out, Rock.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here. This match has the potential to be an instant classic, but I think these
Lasso
fans are
from
too
El
stupid
Paso.
to
Let's
realize
go.
it.
How can you say that,
Tap.
King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave him an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize for the King here
Rock's out.
tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning.
We need to do some more damage to Mankind. He's too sturdy.
These superstars are at the top of their game, JR. They make it look so easy.
They sure do. You almost forget about the years of training and sacrifice that went into their careers.
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they
my
came in
body
here
parts
with
are still
tonight
clear.
is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these
like
fans
the
appreciate it,
opportunist
JR.
I am.
These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight. They're taking it down a notch, JR. This could get interesting.
They're picking their spots, King. You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them.
That would have been a great setup.
You're not going to get him with that one. It looks like they've decided to slow the match down a bit here.
And this could be a big mistake,
For some
JR.
reason, the
You don't ever
FPS
want to give an
is
opponent
rough.
time to recover.
No, but you're not going to do yourself much good in a match if you let yourself get bone tired either.
These superstars are putting everything on the line here in this match.
They sure are, and they're doing it all for the WWE fans. Without them, there'd be no WWE.
Come on.
I think I see where this one's going.
Oh, would you look at
There
that?
we go.
That was completely uncalled for.
Hey, it's not cheating if you don't get caught, JR.
And now a pin. This could be it.
2, 3.
There we go.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
Oh, I finally take damage.
I've got a feeling that this has all...
I can't believe he countered that one.
Let's make Austin tap.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can't, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way. That's the match, JR.
Yeah.
I could have watched it go...
Latino Heat.
With all of those legendary superstars, I knew we'd have some problems with their legendary egos, JR. And that pipsqueak Jimmy Hart's been AWOL since Austin tried to stun him in the ring last week. Uh-oh. Now what's he doing?
He's trying to get between them and calm them down. But frankly, that's the last place in the world you'd want to be. It's Mr. Socko! It's Mr. Socko right down his gullet!
Oh, that sock is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, JR.
And Austin gave him a stunner!
What a
I told
stunner.
you that would happen, JR.
Now ain't that a sight? The only thing legendary about you is the beating you just took in the middle of this damn ring. Mankind may be one dumb, psychotic sumbitch, but he's earned something you ain't got yet, and that's my respect, and that's all I got to say about that. And now that it's just you and me, I suggest you collect your damn teeth, put your little sock back in your pants, and drag your lumpy ass back to the boiler room before Stone Cold changes his mind, stomps a mud hole in your ass, and walks it dry.
While I appreciate having your respect, Austin, I beg to differ on just one point. Mr. Socko may in fact be little, but to be fair, it is just a bit chilly in this arena. What's more, I'm content to take my leave, as Japan is one of the few places I can find live nutrition without being harassed by some sort of animal rights enforcement. But before I go, I offer what I like to think of as legendary words of encouragement to our would-be legend. Have a nice day!
That was some wonderful dialogue.
Are you sure you're okay?
That was pretty bad, but I've had worse.
You know, Jimmy Hart is supposed to be managing this tour, but it seems like he's lost control of some of the legends.
I think you're right, Mommy. It looks like I'm gonna have to take matters into my own hands.
So, what are you gonna do about Steve Austin and Mankind? Next week in New York City is your last chance to settle this. That crazy Mankind reached into his pants, grabbed a sock, and shoved it right down your throat. Yuck! That is so gross. I think he deserves a little payback next week. Yeah, but Stone Cold's just as guilty. Plus, he's meaner. And you might never get another chance to face a legend like him.
Who says it's got to be an either-or choice?
What do you mean?
Maybe I can only get one official match sanctioned for next week. But that doesn't mean I can't find one of those jokers somewhere else beforehand and get a little payback.
I like your plan. So, who's it gonna be?
Alright, well, I think the easier person... Alright, so what's the plan? Why am I not getting a... Did it freeze? I'm not sure if it froze or not. There we go. Alright. I like your plan. So who's it going to be? Like for Mankind before the show and face Austin the first blood match. Let's just have two back-to-back brawls. Too much can go wrong in a first blood match. Won the Legend Killer trophy. We've won Legend loading screens, locker room legendary posters, and cash. Alright, so we beat up Stone Cold at the bar, and we beat up Mick Foley in the parking lot. Do. Okay. Shut up. This is embarrassing. There we go. That should have connected. There we go. Damn it. Fuck off with this. Come on, I need to do more damage. This is getting me pissed off now. Dude! actual damage. Dude, fuck off. For 5 fucking seconds, dude. Dude. Holy shit. You would think I have the fucking difficulty up on hard. Fucking skill issue bullshit. Fuck off! Shit! Damn it, dude. Just pin him.
1, 2.
Now let's do it. Damn it, dude. Pin him.
1, 2.
Oh.
One, 2, 3.
There we go.
Here's your winner,
Can you feel the heat?
Eddie Guerrero.
Alright, let's take on Mankind in the parking lot. We'll play a little bit into the next season just to get a little teaser of what's next, and then we'll wrap it up. Like the backstage fights, you mean? Mini matches? Yeah, sometimes they're official matches, sometimes they're just backstage fights. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, the other games didn't really have it. Not until like WCW Mayhem did they add backstage fights. Oh no, No Mercy had it. Did it? Yeah. Right, let's hit them in the eyes and the nuts.
One.
Choke 'em out. That's right.
Here's your winner,
Can you feel the heat?
Eddie.
Won the bar brawl, locker room jukebox sound system, hardcore wall ornament. Let's save and get a little preview into what the next story arc is. I think it's the next story arc.
Welcome back to SmackDown. I followed your performance on the tour, and I've got to tell you, the coach was very impressed.
You're not the only one. You looked great against all those legends. It was so exciting to watch you in action.
Thanks. You know, Coach, I was a little skeptical when you first asked me to go, but I got to admit, it was the perfect opportunity to test my skills against some of the all-time great WWE superstars and prove myself to SmackDown fans around the world.
Hey, you don't have to thank me, but if you must, you're welcome.
I wasn't thanking you, Holmes. So anyway, before I left, you promised me a title match. And I know we've got a pay-per-view coming up in a few weeks. And I was thinking...
Oh, right. Your WWE title match. Listen, I've run it past a few VIPs, and it turns out that the coach may have promised just a tiny bit more than he could deliver. But don't worry. It's only a matter of time before the coach is named GM of SmackDown. And when that happens...
Listen to me very carefully, Coach. You're never gonna be the general manager of SmackDown. You understand? If you're offered the job, you're going to turn it down.
Why? Why would I do that?
Because as far as I'm concerned, you screwed me out of a WWE title opportunity. And if you become the GM of this brand, I will spend every Thursday from now on making your life a living hell. Comprende?
Got it.
Good. Come on, Tori. I want to get back and figure out who ran down Teddy Long. This little meeting just reminds me that I've got a lot of unfinished business back on SmackDown.
Oh, it's Royal Rumble season. So we'll save.
Yes, I see what you mean, Coach. I must admit his behavior has been a bit strange lately. Thank you for coming here tonight to bring that to my attention.
You wanted to see me, Vince?
Yes, thank you for coming to see me. I wanted to take this chance to compliment you on your hard work so far this year and let you know that it has not gone unnoticed. The matches you've competed in over the last few months have helped to determine your entry number into one of the greatest matches in sports entertainment, the Royal Rumble.
As you know, the Rumble takes place in 2 weeks. And tonight's match is your last chance to improve your entry number. And it must be your lucky day. Because Mr. McMahon, in his infinite wisdom, has come up with a typically brilliant plan to give you a choice of matches. You see, if you're fairly happy with your current number, you can compete in an Iron Man match tonight. When it's over, your opponent's number of pinfalls or submissions will be subtracted from yours. The resulting number will be added to your current entry number. So, if you score 3 points and your opponent scores 1, your entry number improves by 2. But if it's the other way around, your number falls by 2.
Or if you prefer to take a big risk for a big reward, you can compete tonight in a triple threat match against the number 1 and number 30 entrants. Win that match, and you'll get to enter the Royal Rumble last at number 30, which gives you a huge advantage. If you lose the triple threat, however, you'll enter at number 1 and have to face 29 other superstars in order to win.
I love it. That's sheer genius, Mr. McMahon.
Take it under advisement for a minute. Let me know which match you want to compete in tonight. Keep in mind that the higher your entry number, the later you enter the Royal Rumble, and the better your chances.
All I've got to do for the number 30 entry is beat 2 stiffs in a triple threat. No problem. There's no way I'll lose and fall to number 1. I'm heel Eddie Guerrero, so my only real challenge here is taking on. I just gotta pin Paul London. That's all I gotta do here, or keep Kurt Angle from pinning Paul London.
Here comes the man who's currently scheduled to enter the Royal Rumble first. He's got a great opportunity to jump all the way to number 30 if he can win this triple threat match.
He can definitely use an upset win here tonight. Otherwise, he's got to pray for a miracle at the Rumble.
I wonder what he did to make Mr. McMahon angry enough to put him in a match like this. His number 30 entry spot is at stake.
I have no idea, Cole, but you know as well as me, it won't be the first time he found himself in Mr. McMahon's doghouse, that's for sure.
This superstar is taking a huge gamble. He's given up his entry number entirely and is guaranteed to leave here tonight as either the number 1 or number 30 entrant in the Royal Rumble.
Hey, he might have more guts than brains, but you never can tell. Superstars have entered at number 1 and won the whole thing, and others have come in at number 30 and been tossed over the top rope. He's been looking for that all match, Cole, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner, taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple.
Let's get the weapons
I
ready.
saw some pretty nasty stuff under the ring earlier, Cole.
Kurt's got his own ideas.
Man, you talk about an American icon, wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that? Why do they keep so many dangerous weapons under the ring? Those things can cause serious injuries.
I ain't sure that London's worth enough to be wrestling here tonight, Cole. I mean, we know the kid's nuts, but he seems especially out of it tonight.
That's all part of Paul London's style, Taz. How do you prepare for a match against a superstar who will go to absolutely any lengths to win a match? I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game. How much longer are these superstars going to be able to keep it up?
Your guess is as good as mine, Taz. Oh my God, I think the referee's out, Taz.
I'll tell you, they got to start getting sturdier refs, Cole. This kind of thing seems to happen all the time. Oh, God. That's a solid steel chair, Cole. That don't tickle. I'll tell you, Cole, he ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here.
Paul London's gone out of his way to get noticed, Cole, but the best way to do that isn't with some streamers on your boots. It's by getting your arm raised by the referee at the end of all your matches.
London's done his fair share of that too, Taz. Don't forget, he was a tag team and cruiserweight. Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think.
Come on.
I think this proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Yeah, and even if you did, you'd have to listen to a couple of yahoos jabbering about puppies and government mules and scolded dogs. I tell you, it's like a damn zoo over there. You never know what to expect from these superstars, Cole. I mean, this could be over in 60 seconds or 60 minutes.
Well, it wouldn't break my heart if they went for an hour, Taz. I'm really enjoying this match.
Damn it.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now.
Miss me with this crap.
Great reversal.
I think they're slowing their pace down a little bit, Cole, and that's a good way to refocus your energy, but you also give your opponent time to recover. That's not good.
It certainly isn't. But if you try to rush things, you could wind up making a critical mistake that could cost you the match.
He slipped out of that one. Could be a finishing move right here.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
2, 3.
Oh, man, this is dead. Stick a fork in it, Cole. This match is...
Get wrecked.
Can you feel the heat? Say hello to Eddie.
Alright, so my chances of winning the Royal Rumble have just gone up by like 90%. I'm very satisfied with that. Kurt Angle should have never left the ring. So let's take a look at that coveted number 30. That coveted number 30. Here is your current Royal Rumble entry number, number 30. Alright, let's leave the locker room. Yeah. I did so much. Alright, so I'm going to call it there. I appreciate y'all coming to hang out. We'll pick up the Royal Rumble arc probably Saturday because I'm really vibing with this. I'll do something Fallout related tomorrow probably, but probably not Fallout New Vegas. I'm thinking I'm going to do one of the classic Fallouts. So I'm setting that up for tomorrow. Maybe Zelda on Monday and some GTA. But until then, appreciate you hanging out. Like, share, subscribe, do the thing. And stay away from that red 40. It's bad for you. Peace out.